What is up, Karatics? In this video, we're going to be customizing the new Canis Camacho. Finally, we got this Jeep into GTA. I know a lot of you have been waiting for it. I've been waiting for it too. I think it's an amazing looking vehicle. It just released today, February 6th, 2018, at about 4:30 in the morning, Eastern Time. So it's $345,000, which I think is more than respectable. I mean, I think that is a very, very fair price for this vehicle. 110%. I haven't seen the customization options. I haven't seen anything yet, and I'm already gonna say it's worth that price, considering that we haven't really gotten that many new off-road vehicles recently, other than the Riata. But I mean, this is more of like a purpose-built off-road. We haven't gotten something like that since, I mean, the trophy trucks. Really, the trophy truck and the raid truck. Those are really the only purpose-built off-roading vehicles we've had since then. I mean, I think it's been a long time since we got something like this. So for those of you who are into the seeing what vehicle it's based off of, it is actually based off the Jeep Crew Chief 715 concept. So this Jeep was a concept made by Jeep themselves. They took a 2012-2013 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited four-door, and they converted the outside of it and the suspension components, all those different parts, and they made it look like an old military style Jeep from the outside, but on the inside it's a whole modern Jeep, which is really, really cool. I think that was a really smart idea, and it is a concept vehicle. So usually concept vehicles like this, the one we got recently, the Revolter, the Pifster Neon, those concept vehicles, they priced them at over $1 million. But this one, I mean, it's only $345,000, which is a lot for a Jeep. But in GTA, $345,000, you can make that amount of money doing a few races. I mean, there's literally no excuse if you don't have enough money to buy this. I'm sorry. I mean, this is very, very affordable. I think it's going to be a very, very popular vehicle among the GTA community. So let's go ahead and see the customization options we have. This thing looks so cool. You got the bed back there. I mean, this whole light bar. This whole thing is sick. Really, really cool.
What were you looking for?
Alright. So let's see what we got. Got armor, brakes, bumpers. So we got a stock light guard. Okay. Primary light guard. Secondary. The bull bar looks really cool. I like that. Primary, secondary, and then you got bull bar 2. This one kind of sticks out a little bit. Yeah, primary bull bar 2, stock ram bar. This ram bar, these are like the ones that people put on the rock crawling Jeeps. This ram bar here. I'm not really a fan of the way it looks, but I mean, if you want to make yours look like a rock crawler, then I guess you can put that one on there. I think the bull bar 2 is pretty cool. I think I might do that one. I don't know if I'm going to do it primary, though. I might do it in the matte black. But I guess we'll see. I'll just do that for now. If anything, I'll change it up later on. Yeah. Okay, rear bumpers. So you got a stock light cage. So that, all that's doing is putting a little cage on the tail lights, which most people do on Jeeps.
Hard when you can have anything.
And you can do chrome, primary, secondary, and then here you have a stock bull bar. So you got the cage, the thicker cage around the tail lights, and then a little bar went across, which looks nice. Looks really good. Okay, all right, so not bad. I think I might just do a stock bull guard, so one that's like matte black to match the front one. Engine, definitely. Exhaust. I didn't even notice the exhaust. There's so much going on this truck, I didn't even see it. Oh wow, so you could do it. Well, you could just put the stars on there, which is cool. It's like black, and then it has the star on there. And then twin stealth exhaust, so they're like hidden if you don't want people to see the exhaust. And then here, they can just come out the side. Both sides. And then here you have the twin mittered, I hope I said that properly, exhaust. These are pretty much just stacks. Come straight out like a semi-truck. If you like that look. Personally, I think I might go with a twin.
No rush.
Honestly, on this particular, I mean, you can really call this a truck. It's like a Jeep and a pickup truck and it's like a bunch of different things combined. I find it cool. I think I might do a twin stealth,
If I
honestly.
hear you, I'll wait.
Doors. So you have the Mark 1 tubular doors. Oh, okay. These are tubular doors. So without it, it'll just be the regular ones. Okay. And then Mark 2 tubular doors. I wonder if Rockstar actually took into consideration the animation the character does and didn't just make it so that he's like closing the door with his magical hands. They're not even touching it. Honestly, I'm not really a fan of these. Maybe if you're going for the rock crawler look with the other bull bar, but I like the stock doors. Grill. Okay, so you can remove the Canis grill if you don't like it, and then you can have this one. It's like a mesh. And then you have the retro grill, which I'm not a fan of, and the classic grill, which I'm not a fan of either. I like the remove. I think it looks clean. I wonder if that little LED part works for the where it says Canis. Honestly, just because of that, I think I might just leave that for now. If anything, I'll change it later on. Okay, hood. Alright, let's see what we got here. Wow, so black guards. That looks sick.
If you can think it,
that looks really cool.
I can do it.
Secondary side vented hood. Guarded side vented hood. That looks cool. Vented hood, like on the end there. It looks nice. The utility hood. Wow, I really like the utility hood, but I don't like the shovel and the stuff on there. Dang.
How many cars
I like the little vent up front, but I don't really like the other part of it. I think I might just do the guarded side vented hood.
That what you were looking for?
Okay, horn. Do truck horn. Headlights. So they're I thought they were gonna be yellow, but they're already sort of LEDs, I guess, to match the LED light bar and stuff. So we'll just do xenons.
Not a bad job.
Livery. Oh, yeah, liveries. Alright. So we got a retro stripe. Wow. That's nice. We got a retro gold stripe. That is sick. It goes a little further back. That's like double instead of single. Then you have the go fast fade. I guess these are like from the 70s. That's pretty cool.
Think long and
You got the Kamacho 70s flashback. Yeah, it definitely is, I can tell. Oh, it goes over the bed too. That's cool. Got the no spec mayhem. Well, they got the star on there. I'm not sure if you can see it on the driver's side door. Kind of like a military vehicle. And then you got the 2-color camo, 3-color camo. And the camos actually go on the bed, which is cool.
life is hard when you can have anything.
And then you got the redneck tuxedo. Wow, this is cool. It's a pretty much a camo. This is a true camo. This is like when you go to Bass Pro Shops and you see a little like the modified golf carts and stuff with these camos. That is pretty funny. That looks awesome. I'm not gonna lie. And then you got the true Patriot. Yeah, I can definitely tell. Goes into the bed again. Okay. And then the put out to pasture. So it's pretty much like a rusted look. If it's like an old rusted truck. Not bad. These are very, very good liveries. I think Rockstar did a phenomenal job with these liveries. Hats off to them. I think I might do a retro gold stripe.
No rush at all.
And then you guys are gonna see what I want to match that with later. So do a black
Look
plate.
at her now.
Oh, okay. I just see right now. Okay. So I was thinking of doing like a matte black with the gold stripe, or even crew black, which is a little darker. So let's do a matte
Girl
black.
is looking good.
Throw the crew black on there. Look at that. Not bad.
Your cosmetics are on point.
Secondary. Secondary would do a matte black. We get gold. I think it's just too much. The light color. It looks really
Do you need
cool.
a drink? Bubbles or something?
I think we'll do the black. That black.
Don't she look pretty?
Or in the crew emblem, it would put it right there on the side of the door. Which is kind of strange because if you put the military star, the one I showed you guys earlier, it would go right on top of that, which will look pretty bad. Let's go back to that star so you guys can see what it looked like. There you go. Oh, and it actually puts a number back there too. That looks really cool. Oh, and on the hood too. I didn't see that.
Whatever you desire.
Oh, I'm glad I went back to show you.
Technology and budget.
Alright. No, we got roll cages. Okay. So you got... Okay, so bars for the back. Bars 1. Chrome bar. So same bar, but different colors. And bar 2. I don't recommend you guys put bar 2. Because if you want to put stuff back here in the bed, like an ATV, or a golf cart, or a motorcycle or something, you won't be able to. Because of this stuff will be in the way. So keep that in mind. Carbon bar. That's really cool. That's smart. I'm surprised they didn't do that for these, did they? No, they didn't. This bar, I'm not sure how I feel about it. I mean, I think it definitely just kind of makes the back end a little more.
How many cars you got in this garage again?
After realizing how dark that is, I think I'll do secondary there.
For you.
Okay, roof. Wow, you can just remove the roof. Have the exposed cage. That is really cool. Not sure how I feel about that. Because I kind of like the roof. Now it's kind of like a convertible in a way. Well, not a convertible, but like a Targa. Not sure how I feel about that, to be honest.
Think long and
I kind of like the stock roof. I like the feel that it gives it. I'm gonna leave that for now. Oh, okay, we got skirts. So you got a slat skirt, which is like a side step. These are cool, but not on this particular vehicle, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm not a fan of them. I'm gonna leave it stock. Suspension, so you can lower your off-road Jeep if you want, for some reason.
life is hard when you can have anything.
Transmission.
You'll move through those gears like
Bed liners. Look at that. Bed rack. Wow. Double rack weapons crate. That is sick. That is really cool. Bed rack with duffel bags. Wow. That's crazy. I think I might do the bed rack so it's a little less empty.
making decisions is stressful.
Turbo
The cops stop you. Don't tell them I
wheels.
saw them.
Okay, so I think I'm definitely gonna go with some off-roads. Let's see if it changes. Alright, so they barely changed. They're a little less wide. The stock ones are a little wider, as you can tell. And the off-road rim is a lot bigger. But yeah, I think I might go with these, to be honest. But let's keep looking through these. Alright. And then let's do a high end on this so you guys can see what it looks like. There you go. Humongous wheels like a Sand King. So for some reason you want to lower it and put one of these wheels on it. That's 100% up to you. Alright, so I'm going to go with off-road.
Bubbles or
And I'm
something?
going to go with these.
There you
I'm
go.
going to paint them black. And then I'm going to do the tire design. Look at that. Looks awesome. Windows. Wow, so the window tint, since there's no windows on the sides, it's only on the back. Which is cool. So even if you want to limo it out, and then you can kind of hide the driver a little
Whatever
bit from
you decide.
behind.
Technology and budget.
That's
permit.
solely up to you. I'm just gonna leave that stock. And let me change that to secondary because the
Body work
color
to
difference
match
is
the
driving me
driver.
crazy. I didn't realize it was that. It wasn't as dark. There we go.
Looks almost as good as you.
Alright. We're all set. Not bad at all. I like the way it looks. Really cool. That's all the options. Yep. Okay, let's exit to the ground, and then I'm gonna press the open all doors option to see what happens. Hopefully something opens, not just doors. Hopefully the hood opens. Alright, let's see what we got. Doors, all. Let's see. Look at that! Everything opens. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Alright, so you got a twin intakes there. Well, air filters. Not bad. Looks like a VS and a V8. Yep. So usually you see V6s and Jeeps. This one has a V8. Nice. And the bed opens. So this will come in handy. This tailgate opening here. And you can close it. That's really cool. So far, this is probably one of the best bargains out of the entire DLC. Okay, so the little LED bar next to the Canis logo we talked about earlier does not turn on. But at least all the other lights turn on. The one on the bumper, the light bar. So I might be changing that Canis grill later to the other one. The acceleration. This thing pulls hard. My god. They just copied and pasted the trophy truck sound. Not sure how I feel about that. This is more like it. Woo! This thing is a beast. I don't really feel it slowing that much. Usually the trophy truck and the other vehicles, they slow down a lot in the water. This thing is barely slowing down in the water. This thing is an absolute animal. So let's get into whether it's worth it or not. Let's go first person to see this interior. So this is pretty much the same interior that you find in the Sand King. Pretty much the majority of SUVs. That's where you find that interior. But I mean, it sort of makes sense if you guys remember what I talked about earlier about the interior being the real-life version of the Jeep Wrangler 2013, 2014 models. And you can pretty much understand why it has a modern looking interior. I understand why that is. Now as far as whether it's worth it or not, I'm gonna say 100% yes. It's got the customization. The price is more than fair. Honestly, I'm not trying to be on Rockstar's side here, but they priced it at $345. Honestly, I would have priced it at $500. And even at $500,000, I still feel it's a bargain. I don't think this will ever go on discount, but if it does, it's even more of a bargain if it has a discount going on with it. And this thing is just very, very, very good. Probably one of the best deals out of the entire Doomsday DLC. This vehicle probably is where you get the most out of your money. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.